Greetings, Aries. Welcome to Tifa's Tarot, and I hope you're doing well wherever you are in the world. I am recording this on Sunday, so happy Sunday. I hope you guys have all had a great weekend. And I wanted to go ahead and hop in and give you guys some relationship and love messages for April of 2023. So let's just keep in mind that this is for anyone who identifies as an Aries in, let's say it's dominant in your birth chart. So that might be Aries in your sun, your moon, or your rising. And for this reading, particularly your Venus, since Venus is the planet of love and how we express ourselves in partnerships of love, okay? So this is also for an Aries who is connecting with someone, okay? And let's say maybe you just need some questions about where this relationship is currently and some advice of where to take it, okay? So if you are fine and dandy in your current existing partnership, right, this won't be for you, right? These messages are for people that are looking for more clarity, okay, about the partnership that they're in, all right? So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into your messages. I've already meditated on your energy and I pulled some cards for you, Aries, so we'll go through with the messages for that. But I just wanted to introduce the messages that, or the cards that I've used, the decks that we're using for this reading today. So the main messages were pulled from Black Cat Tarot. This is my first time using this deck and I quite like the imagery. The images are really well drawn out and actually really cute. I clarified your messages with the Brotherhood of Light Egyptian Tarot. So this deck looks like that. Okay. And then at the end, I'm just gonna pull 3 cards from the Romance Angels deck. Okay, just to give you some final advice before we close the reading, okay? All right, so Aries, let's go ahead and get into your reading. The first question I asked was about what is your current energy in this existing partnership. So what I got for you actually was, this is something, you're in something that is relatively new because you've got the Ace of Cups here. Now, this is a new partnership that you're having. So when we have an Ace of Cups, it's almost like you do have the feelings, there are prerequisite feelings there, but it's like there isn't any investment per se yet. The feelings are just there and it has a lot of potential, but you haven't really acted on the potential, okay? And what I see here is that, yes, this person is in your life and they're a new person. This is a new love. And you are having some issues kind of coming up with what you really want to do with this partnership with the Judgment in reverse. So you are not being called to really do anything with it. You're kind of just flailing around. And this is the Hangman in reverse, right? So you're just kind of flailing about in this partnership. You haven't really made a decision about what you want to do. It's kind of looking like you've got a little bit of anti-commitment vibes with the Hierophant in reverse. So you could be feeling like you just don't really know what you want to do with it. The feelings are there. I don't know if this person is maybe stressing you or maybe you're stressing yourself because you do want to have something with this person, but it seems like it's too new to really tell. One thing I can see in your, and how you are coming across is that you want something that's very balanced and fair. This is the the Justice card, right? And if you look closely at the card, right, you can see Lady Justice. So this is Ma'at, right? So Ma'at is I would say, an archetype of justice, is doing what is right. You want to do what is right. You want to be able to share and you want to be able to have reciprocal energy with this person. You want to be able to give and to receive. You would like to have that. And you think this person is a good candidate, but you're a little bit stingy with your energy. What I'm seeing is you've got the 4 of coins here, or the 4 of Pentacles. So that's like being a little bit conservative, perhaps, with what you're giving into the partnership, okay? So I do see that it's something new and you're just not really sure what you want to do. And you're not hurrying to get into a commitment. But when you do know that you do want it to be fair. You want everyone to be on board with it. So you necessarily are not comfortable in a partnership with this person is giving you everything, and you are just trying to decide, you got one foot in, one foot out. You want things to be equal. You want that person to feel the same way that you feel about them, and vice versa, okay? That's going to be very important for you. So your person, let's move on to them. Your person, Aries, what I'm gathering for them, they are in major manifestation mode. They got the Magician here. So I don't know where you came across them, but they had a mission to be in a relationship per se. Not necessarily with you, but they are trying to manifest love in their life. So if you're a great candidate for them, they would like to continue it, okay? But what I'm saying is that they are in this mode of manifesting, and then maybe this is how they came up in your energy of this Ace of Cups, right? Where you're trying to, they've entered your life somehow energetically. But what I'm seeing from them, they're in manifestation mode, but it's like there's a blockage here. They can't really go anywhere with the Six of Swords in reverse. They are kind of blocked from moving on to the next stage of it, right? It's like delayed plans, so to speak, okay? They are also concerned about just deceptive energy. They don't want to have, let's say, any conflict. They might think that you're deceptive, okay, as well. And they want to not enter into anything that they can't trust. And I think that this is actually causing them a fair amount of mental conflict, because they've got the Five of Swords here, where they're kind of in their head and going back and forth of how they can take this relationship. So it could be a very powerful connection on an energetic level, where you guys are really connecting on a physical level or spiritual level, so to speak, but it just hasn't necessarily materialized into something, okay? So this person, I think, is really deciding if they want to have this, okay, this Ace of Pentacles. So this is starting something. This is materializing something. This is putting a name or a title to something. They are thinking about you in this way. Like, could they put a title to things with you? Okay. And I think they do see a very real possibility of that, because they've got the Four of Wands in their energy as well, where they might be feeling very stable in their own life. And they're really looking for someone to complete like the missing puzzle to like where they are in their life, okay? And they really are considering you as a candidate of this. Are you the missing piece that is going to bring them that stability that they are looking for, okay? So signs wise, I'm not seeing anything that shows me any particular sign, so to speak, but what I do see here is a lot of air energy, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And I do see a lot of pentacles, and that's earth energy. So that would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Could be one of those signs, I'd say, very likely from their energy that I'm getting, okay? So that's your person. They want this, they want to put a title to it. They want to have a stability factor around it, okay? But it just hasn't materialized yet. So the third question was, what is your collective energy together? So what I got together, how you guys are vibrating as a current partnership. You got the Devil in reverse, right? So this could mean one of two things. This could mean that like it's coming, like there are lots of excesses, toxicity. You guys could be, maybe one person's using the other person. Something is just quite not balanced. There could be a level of obsession as well from one party to the other. You got the Knight of Cups. So you guys are very passionate with each other. You're exchanging messages. You are going on dates. You're showing a lot of affection towards each other. But I find that, like, yeah, you're able to do that. But why this Devil could be coming up is because you got the Seven of Wands here as a collective energy. So this could signify that one or both of you are kind of wearing a false mask. You are putting on a brave face and just being kind of like, well, you know, no, I'm gonna wait for them to call me. No, I'm gonna wait for them to text me, you know? So it's like nobody really, there's a struggle for both parties to be vulnerable simultaneously. And I'm finding that this could be both of you are finding it problematic to actually lay down your cards, so to speak, and to just be honest about really what you want. So it's like you're enjoying the relationship in the moment, but you're not talking about like, what are we going to do after this, right? You've got the Page of Wands, and like I said, that very much seems that way. Like it's very, very playful, could be overly playful, but not enough substance, not enough conversation about things that talk about taking things to the next level. Okay, it looks like both of you are very deep in thought. Like you could be that it's, you're primarily running and thinking about this relationship from a very intellectual mind frame, right? Because this is the King of Swords. So this is like tapping into your intellect, your inner thoughts of where you want to see this relationship go. And I think that it's really causing a lot of you, because maybe you're not sharing this with each other. It could be making kind of a mountain out of a molehill, so to speak, or making, or like overly burdening yourselves and exhausting yourselves, when really that's all that's needed is just a conversation about where you want things to go. Okay, so finally, advice for you, because Aries, ultimately, like, yeah, we love your person and stuff, but this reading is for you, so we want to know what is the advice the tarot gives you. So advice I see for you is you're being asked to really get into hermit mode. So hermit mode is about kind of pull back a little bit and do some self-reflection. Think about ultimately what you want, even if that means that you have to like put it down on paper and to jot down like your actual expectations of your life objective and what you really want and how love is going to fit into that. Don't think about what this person wants. Think about what you want, and if that person is like qualified to really be in that. Okay, I'm not saying that this is a person who is like overly sensitive, or I think they can handle the truth of whatever you need to come up with. Okay, I also see your advice is also to come up with a new idea, right? With the Ace of Swords. So after you're in this hermit mode and you really do a lot of reflection of this partnership and where you want to take it, you're going to come up with a new idea, and it's going to be something that you can really act on, because here we've got the Knight of Swords, right? So this is you really coming up with an idea and going for it. Okay. Now, the concept of what you're doing, you're keeping everything in balance. You're not really rocking the boat here because you've got the Two of Coins. So this is keeping, you want everything to just stay afloat, okay? You want to be able to give this person, you want to be happy, right? You want there to be joy with the Sun card here, okay? You are going to have to make some type of sacrifice, because the Hangman has come out again, but this time in the reverse position. So the advice is for you to kind of sacrifice the current position that you're in right now, which is keeping everything in limbo, because you've got to make a decision about something, okay? And you could be feeling a little bit burdened by it, because you've got the Nine of Wands in reverse. So you could be feeling like, I just don't know if I could really do this. But like, don't psych yourself out, right? Take the necessary time that you need. I don't feel like this person is going to go anywhere anytime soon. I do feel like this is something new that you've started, and you guys are both kind of testing each other. You might have a very great physical connection, I'm seeing, but you've got to understand that like someone has to, like, vulnerability is needed for the start of a relationship to some degree. Okay, so I'm gonna pull 3 romance angels for you, and then we'll go ahead and close your reading. All right, let's get some romance angels for Aries. Let's get some romance angels for Aries. Do 3 of them. Okay. Your first one is flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to each other. Okay. And I do think that this is what's happening. I think you have no problem being a flirt. Aries is a giant flirt and very fiery, very passionate sign, right? So I do believe that you are extending that, right? You have no problem with that. Like I said, I think that there's a very, next one, attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. And that is also very true. I see you very much living in the moment with this person. You are just enjoying the newness of it all, and just getting to know them. And okay. And last is let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Okay, so if this is a relatively new person in your life, introduce them to your friends and family if you haven't already. Take some honest advice from your friends and family. They know you better than anyone else. So try to come up with, I don't know, an event, or if you haven't introduced your person to your friends or family, come up with something where you can have an activity and you can kind of pick their minds on how they see you and how they see you and this person together. Okay, so those are your messages in love, dear Aries, and I hope you guys have a beautiful month full of love and introspection. And I hope this reading was helpful for anyone who listened to it in its entirety. Please comment, like, and subscribe for additional content. And what else? Yes, if you would like to book me for a personal reading, please find out the link in the description box, or you can check out the About section of my page to look at my Calendly link for a personal reading. I love you, Aries. Have a good day. Bye.